Want to talk with the guys about the NBA Finals. Not so much who's going to win or lose, but how this is going to affect free agents and possible movement. If Toronto wins, does Leonard stay there? Does he go to the Clippers? So let's get that out of the way to start with. Toronto and Golden State. KD, they say, might play now. He's in Toronto with the team. There's been talk about a lot of those guys going, not going. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think the results of the finals is going to impact how their decision is made?
I think they might. I thought the first thing I said when Kawhi hit the jumper at the buzzer to beat the buzzer was like, oh crap, this is not good for the Lakers or the Clippers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it makes a difference. I think Kawhi Leonard is the type of guy that's perhaps has found a home in Toronto. To get that close and not win it. They're 59 games home court advantage in the finals. Why not come back to that? I don't quite get that. So I think either way it feels like Kawhi stays. But that's me kind of sounding old school. I think it's different. It's not about the championships anymore so much as the brand once you've sort of been there. And
now, as far as salary wise, can Toronto offer him the top package, or is he is a free agent?
Yeah, he is a free agent, and I think that they can offer him
more than the Clippers,
max money, or at least the same amount as the Clippers. But I don't profess to know what Kawhi wants.
Yeah,
but he is a Southern California guy, and
yeah.
I actually think he's gone no matter what happens. I think that he came in, he got them to the NBA Finals like nobody has ever done for them. And I think he's going to want to come to Southern California, be the man for the Clippers. I think that this guy in the Clippers, I think they have a great nucleus as it is. I mean, they have a lot of scrappy, good players. And I think they can go out and get him another big name and really kind of take over Los Angeles, to be honest with you. And I think that is a strong possibility. I think the Clippers got a couple different ways they can go. If he decides to stay, I think they can go get a Klay Thompson. You know what I mean? Like, they're willing to spend money in Los Angeles.
Well, they've got 2 max salaries slots.
And I think they could go get some other great players to help out Leonard. But I think I just don't think he's a Toronto guy. I think it's been exceptional at what he's done. I think it's been great for the town. When you got fans loaded outside the arena watching the game, almost like they would a hockey game,
Right.
It's been pretty special. I do think this guy's going to try to offer him whatever he can, but I just don't know mentally if that's what Leonard wants to do.
Yeah. Plus, Southern California, the LA area offers a lot more opportunities to make money outside of basketball. And if he's thinking about sponsorships and movies or whatever, personal appearances, whatever he wants to do, I think he would choose the Clippers over the Lakers. I mean, look at the front office comparison. I mean, you got a solid front office. You got a great coach, good, like you say, a good young team. The Lakers are nothing but chaos. Nobody knows what's going on or who's making the decisions. I don't think he wants to get into that. I've heard that he doesn't want to join LeBron. He wants to beat LeBron in his building.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't be surprised. I think this would be bad news for the Laker fans if Kawhi goes to the Clips.
I heard Damon Stoudemire today on Colin Cowherd saying, look, he was the first pick Toronto ever had, first round, 7th pick of the first round when he came out of Arizona, saying he thinks. He says, I don't see why Kawhi would leave Toronto. He says, you can be a star in 2 countries, and you have the same types of advertising and sponsorship opportunities in Toronto, which is a short flight from New York City. It's essentially right there. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. There's a competitive nature to guys like Kawhi Leonard, and you're this close. I think if he wins it, I say maybe he moves on to the next greener pasture. But I don't understand the thinking. If you throw out all the stuff, he's a Southern California guy, he wants to come to Los Angeles, that's better for his brand. If you throw that all out, I don't understand the thinking of why Kawhi Leonard would not want to chase that championship in Toronto after getting to the finals when the guy that's KD might not even be there. That might be the ticket for it. There's no I mean, the Clippers are still, let's not anoint them yet as even the best in LA yet, right? The best franchise yet, right? There's not a banner hanging in that building for them. This is not their
There's banners hanging in
there. They hang them, but they're not titles.
They're different color.
Yeah, they're not titles.
Yeah.
So I'm not convinced of it yet. All right? I'm not convinced of it yet. You got to show me, right? I'm not convinced the Lakers are going to absolutely be handed that, but that is a very good, talented Lakers team that still has LeBron James on it. And I'd take that team over the Clippers team any day, twice on Sunday. That talent is there as well. They didn't do it. They were unhealthy last year, but they were on pace and they were on track. If you take all of these things away and you just look at the talent on the court, which is where it's played, right? All it takes is one signing. I'm still taking the Lakers. I still think that's the place you want to be.
Plus the fact if LeBron doesn't get hurt on Christmas Day, you don't know where the Lakers would have ended up.
No, or
like
Lonzo Ball for that matter.
Exactly.
I just don't think we know yet. Is it a good time to be a Clipper fan? Absolutely. It's good. But if August rolls around and they miss the boat on a couple of those top max free agents and they're playing max for, say, I don't know, Jimmy Butler or, somebody else, where the Lakers would be, I
think Kimbo.
I don't know. Yeah, Kemba Walker is great.
I think he's great to go after.
I don't want to be the guy, a Clipper fan, who's rooting for a max contract for Kemba Walker. Mm-hmm. I think that's a loss for the Clippers, right? I just think that's a loss.
Yeah,
he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. That's a loss.
I think they're going to want to spend their money more on if they get a guy like Leonard, right? You need to find a bigger man or a bigger scorer, a big forward or something like that to help him out. I think they're okay in the guard area, but I just try to spend that more money in that depth that they need. On the flip side is, I don't know how to answer the whole KD situation in Golden State, and I kind of see a situation where if they win, does Clay stay, right? Or does Clay's going to be offered a lot of money, so if he goes, does KD stay, right? And if Clay stays, does KD go? And if he does go, I guess I don't know where he would go. Is it New York? Is it L.A.? I don't know. But this calf injury is quite interesting. I wonder how, if this is something that could be continuing down